looking for a place to have a perfect vacation.
Dream Weekend.
Dream Weekend.
For the people in the house, are you ready for this?
On August 1st to the 5th, 2025, Dream Weekend enters the next chapter for the Food and Drink Inclusive Festival on the white sandy beaches of Negril, Jamaica, where the vibes, energy, music, and beautiful people never sleep. Join us in Jamaica for 5 days of non-stop food and drinks inclusive events in paradise.
Every massive have come along.
Kick it on the beach, relax, drink a coconut, or sip on your favorite cocktail. Go for a swim, get ready, then dance your stress away with top local and international artists and DJs.
Dream Weekend coming
Dream Weekend.
Dream Weekend.
Oh, here we go.
Starting from as low as $349 USD for all events over 5 days with $100 USD deposit, or elevate your experience fee at the Diamond Club with more premium offerings, backstage access, airport arrival service, and much more for a little more, all on an affordable payment plan. Either way, all events are food and drinks inclusive. Must be 18 years or older to attend. Drink responsibly. We live where you vacay. So join us August 1st to the 5th, 2025 in Negril, Jamaica. Your dream is just a click away. Book now at dreamweekend.com for an unforgettable vacation experience at the Caribbean's largest music festival. Come to Jamaica. Come to Dream Weekend 2025.
Dream Weekend.
Zip it up, zip it up.
Hi guys, welcome back to The Truth is Real. And I know that I've been absent for The Truth is Real for about maybe a week and a half because I was touring, you know? So because I'm back from, I'm very international. Okay. So I was touring and I'm now here, but unfortunately I don't have my other P in a pod, which is Walk and Talk, because guess what? Walk and Talk was welcome back home. And we know when him say him gone back home, we know it's the United States of America.
So he's touring now. He's very international people, you know.
He's touring now. And as much as I miss him, I don't miss him because there's a replacement. There's a replacement, and her name is Robbyn, and I'm excited to have her on the podcast this Sunday because I think we're going to get into a few things, and I think you would like the addition this week. So yeah, let's go and let's start.
Yes,
thank you for coming, Robbyn. That's the first thing for sure.
You're welcome. I mean, you know, Walkie linked me and I was just like, all right, yeah.
How you know Walkie?
I don't even know. I
feel like that would be the thing for everybody with Walkie.
I don't know how I know him, but I just know I know him, and I've known him for a while, and yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Yes, all right. So what we're going to discuss this week is our normal weekly roundup, right? And we have a few things in the book. I feel like pretty bad. You guys are typically used to me using a laptop, but today I feel like roll out a book. So I feel like Pretty Dan. I have a Pretty Dan moment right now. And what we're going
I'm gonna use my phone.
Yeah, I'm gonna interchange as well. You understand? You're right. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is the return of Bounty Killer. So he would be headlining the Independence Day weekend in New York. And the lineup is very heavy. Mm-hmm. It has Idonia, it has Massacre, and it has Movado.
Yep.
It's something where I tell me say if I go on Expedia, it's
I want book a ticket right now.
Yeah, I'm not telling a lie. The lineup they're really crazy. And I was seeing in the comments, because the promoter is CJ Milan, the same person who is doing all of these shows. And somebody said, I wish like Movado was a surprise. And she's like, we have a few of that. So what I feel like would be the surprise, I feel like Kartel will come out at a moment and maybe do the song with him and Massacre.
Probably.
And do other songs with him and Bounty Killer. Yeah. And maybe we have a little mix of
with him and Movado. I mean,
yeah, I feel like something like that.
The Gully Gaza thing would be really, I think would be a good addition. Bringing it back, you know, that would be, yeah.
But it kind of made me wonder, why is it that I have not seen Movado and Kartel on the same stage? Like, is it like they're cooking up something in the back? Why come here tell her that money there would have been a different money where Kartel would have come?
No, that's true.
Like he would have to call me for help him.
Me too.
He would have to call me for help him. That's going to be one different breed of money when he would have come.
It's true.
So I'm wondering if there's some level of rift there, which I doubt, because he would have walk and he would have talked that God is the greatest. I know he has stripped all malice from his heart.
But do you think, because if it's just a friendly war, is it, you know, I don't think it would go against the God is the greatest thing if they decide to do like a friendly.
Then why
I mean, if it's for business, remember it would be for business, you know?
So why would, and he went to Miami or Florida. He went there the other day, and I'm saying to myself, all right, so my father never come at the Barclays, that is fine, but when he in a film hometown, he might go come. Maybe
that's the next level. Because, okay, so he came out, he did his show, you know, it's like, remember he did the show in Jamaica first, you know, that was the first big thing. And then you would be like, okay, what next? And then, you know, he sold out the show overseas. So it's kind of like, what next now? And I don't know, I feel like maybe, as you said, like in the back there, they're probably going to announce something. I think it will be a good business move.
Something like when we at least expect it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just bam. Like just, wait, what? Where did this come from?
Ticketmaster go Europe and maybe the site I go crash.
I would go anywhere to see that show.
Yeah, I would go, definitely.
Personally. Anywhere you gotta keep that show there, I'm going to fly.
It's going to be like one of those, how him have the back-to-back. That has to be a back-to-back because it cannot be one day. That can never be one day.
And I mean, since we're on the topic, I just think it's such an amazing thing for dancehall right now that's happening. Like all these shows and all our artists, and I just think it's so amazing. It's like we're a small country, you know? Like we are so tiny.
I'm so used to artists going overseas, New York, and it's like an Amazura.
Yeah.
No, we're doing Barclays, we're doing UBS.
That's a big deal for dancehall.
But it's the persons who are doing the arenas are the giants. And I don't know if as younger persons coming up, if they're using it as an inspiration. I don't know. I hope they do.
Of course. I mean, as an artist myself, of course. Like, yeah, girl. Yes, girl. We'll talk about that later.
That's a huge
Trust me, man. I look on that and I'm like, if it can happen for you, like, why it can't happen for me? It just take the work. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you work hard, you dedicate yourself to this thing, and anything is possible. I mean, Kartel could have given up. He was in jail for a while. You get what I'm saying? Like, he could have just get frustrated. And I've never been to jail, but I've heard it's not a very nice place to be in.
I don't think it could have existed.
And despite all of that, the man worked and pushed through it, and he made himself better. At the end of the day, he was reading, he was doing things, he was studying, he was doing things to elevate himself. And I feel like that's the lesson in all of this. Like, God really is the greatest, and if you work hard and you put your time in and you actually try, you can achieve whatever. You can literally, like the man buying houses next door for his kids now. I mean,
like, you know, if you want to have a little bad mind in you, people have it. I mean, I feel like anybody who said they have a bad mind, they have it for him. Honestly to God. I feel like him deserving of every single thing that he's doing. Strip away what you know, what he won't feel in the way, never do whatever. True. Strip away all of that. Mark you that this man did 13 years, and 13 years out, he is showing us that, listen, I can look across the lake and say hello.
I know.
I can drive out in my Benz truck, the G-Wagon, my favorite.
Listen, I can buy any vehicle for my wife or my kids.
Listen.
For my fiance.
My man buy that.
Listen. Because I love her too, you know.
I love her
She's so sweet.
Yeah, I think I would like to meet her in person.
I know. I really would.
I hope it happens one day. I'm putting it out there, you know? See them, me see you. I don't like how them not see you or you not see them.
We see you.
All right.
Yeah. So good things for dancehall, good things for entertainers, and I'm looking forward to that Gaza Gully thing. I mean,
it's a come.
But thinking of think about it.
CJ Milan, me know your work. I know your work. I got peaked.
Tag whoever can send this to him, like him sister.
Listen, I know your work. Yeah. And if we need to call it Elon Musk for help up the money, beef up the money, make we know what to do. I know your work. We have to talk about our farmer friends. You know, our farmer friends. A podcast. You know, And I'm going to be fair, you know, that person know exactly how to get viral moments.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to bring him down when him knows, so listen, him know how to put in the work and make people talk about him. I'm not gonna lie about that. So, on the podcast, Toxic Talk, there was a guest that was there. Her name is Chrissy. Jeffrey interviewed her in a comfortable and safe space, as they would say. And I think she got a little bit safer than she should have.
Very safe.
She got a little safer.
She was very comfy.
She was very comfortable. I think a girl done her drinks all 2-3 times. Very comfortable.
What are you putting on the drinks?
But then putting on the rum.
Who make it rum?
Who make the rum? So,
what do you think about her interview?
I was very galvanized about her interview. I was so shocked. Like, and to be fair with you, I watch Chrissy's channel. I'm a subscriber to Chrissy's channel. Let me just say that. And so I'm not surprised at the fact that she spoke what she spoke. Because she does her story time.
Yeah.
Her story time reminds me of, it brings me back to 2016, 2017, when I used to watch Lincoln 3 Dots story times on Snapchat. He was very graphic with his stories on Snapchat. So she reminded me of that. All right. What I think about the interview is that it was not palatable. Mind you, even though me used to share talk, it wasn't palatable. I feel like she was given a platform, and let me tell you, people may say people are chastised Jeffrey. I mean, I understand why they would, because one, the platform is called Toxic Talk. You come there and you talk all sorts of level of toxicity. You made the decision to come there. So from you come there, you know what are the repercussions of it. He never tell us him to create one podcast for Jesus, or if you go in the church, or whatever.
Hallelujah.
Right, that's not what it's about. So I don't see why people are chastising him. Anyways, she would have made the decision.
I think that probably is just from the general habit of chastising him. I feel like a lot of people tend to do that with him. I guess because, as you said, he brings out certain things, and so people are going to just, I don't know, I think there's this stigma with Jeffrey, because he might hold up people in a problems, you know?
Yeah, he always in a problem.
So a lot of people just dislike him generally. I know people that don't know him and just dislike him just because, like, I've heard people say that. Me not have a problem with him. Like, I don't know him like that, you get me? But what I've heard, I know a lot of persons have spoken ill of him, and so maybe it's not necessarily the episode per se, it's just like a general thing towards him that would cause. It's kind of like, you know, if you know, say, somebody usually smell bad, it's like automatically when you see them, you're going to think to them just smell bad, even if that time them never smell bad kind of thing.
Yeah. You're right. And the vitriolic comments came out from people where they're saying, and it would have sparked the conversation on pretty donks, because she just pretty donks. But me I got debunk a lot of the things them that did say in the interview. So Chrissy Talk says she dashed her belly 5 times there with their grandparents, because she has no parents.
Yeah,
she spoke about that she have relationships that overlap. And I believe, no quote me panic, but she don't reach 30 yet. So she between the age of about 26 to about 29. Don't remember entirely what her age is. And she started, we should do at 13. I think she's 6 at 13, you know, but she do something at the age of 13. Come straight up, where in relationships overlap. She was with a partner that beat her. I think 2 partners she has that beat her. What else she talk about, dear God?
She talk about the eating pussy good.
Yes. She talk about.
She says she can't really suck good, but she can eat pussy good.
She our oral fanta. Oh, and not only that, one that I really want to dive into is the rare conversation. She spoke profound on having anal intercourses. And it sparked a different conversation too as well, because a lot of people are called Jeffrey Batman.
Based on his response.
I mean,
Are you a batty man though if you're doing it with a girl? Like,
and I went and researched it because another podcaster, Chris Genius, would have said it's one of the most idiotic thing he ever heard Jeffrey say. 2 locks say is one of the most idiotic
oh yes,
thing.
he also commented on her and the fact that her boyfriend FaceTime her and why I'm FaceTime her, because while the podcast was going on,
Make me want to talk about that too. Yeah, and it's very idiotic. But the question when you ask is, me do my research, and I took it from a biblical perspective, and I took it from we're out there perspective. So we're out there. Let me even go back to let me go to the biblical one first.
Okay.
Let me go to the biblical one first. So we don't know what Kartel say in Leviticus 20 verse 13, right? And when we find 13, hold on. If a man also lie with mankind, he lieth with a woman. As he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. Then you have Leviticus 18 verse 22, when we find that no, because it's so small, thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind, it is an abomination. That is from a biblical perspective. Now from societal perspective, there's a difference between sexual orientation and sexual preferences. So, not because we engage in same intercourse activities means that I am gay or I am lesbian or I am this or I am that. There is a difference between sexual orientation because I can identify as a straight man, but in my bedroom I want to indulge in anal sexual behavior. This is how society say. So therefore, I as a man can have intercourse in the rear with my female, but still maintain myself as a straight man. I tell you what society say. I can't find it.
Oh, so it's with the female that you're saying?
Right.
Okay.
And just like how the man would have sex with the man,
yeah.
There's no different because that is just my sexual preference. Right. That's not my sexual orientation.
Which I agree with that. I think I agree with
man.
Society on that still. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like sexually people free to do what they want to do. Like, just because you're doing something in the bedroom that has nothing to do with another man, how does that make you gay?
Because that no means I'm attracted to a man because my man say, hey, I want to do this in your rear. That no means say, if me go to a door, me attracted to walk and talk.
Exactly.
So, but person said that is idiotic. From you go to the rear, you is a batty man.
You know when we get to understand, you see enough of them people that will have that to say, them doing it too. So, I feel like this topic of what happens in the bedroom and, oh, my bun out this, my bun out that, enough man, wait, say them don't eat pum-pum, for example. Nowadays, so many men do that. And then we bun it out. Even the same anal sex. Now, mark you, it's not my thing, you get me? But I'm not gonna knock somebody for liking it.
Somebody think a lot of girls do it.
Yeah, no, a lot of people like it. And my thing is, if that's your thing, that's just your thing. This wanting to bash people because they're into what they're into, that's crazy to me. Because nothing no want bash the man them, say them not for eat front, but no want the girl them for gog balls and like what? Then why you not want to do it back?
I just think it's a level of hypocrisy.
It is.
It's a level of hypocrisy that one cannot accept only when it. I don't feel them shoes in a. I don't feel them foot in the shoes.
Yeah.
Them be very hypocritical, but.
So that part of it with where Chrissy said she did that and whatever. I mean. As I said, for talk about it, that was kind of like, whoa, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, a lot of people that bunning out and bunning out with Jeffrey and whatever, a lot of the men, if you supposed to check some woman's phone right now and some DMs and some stuff that some of these same men sending to them, your mouth would have probably dropped. I can tell you that much.
Maybe they're pan disappearing. Them their message where if you send pan disappearing, but a girl can't wicked, you know. After a while, girl can say, here what? Me I go put out this.
I know, right?
That, you know, say,
no, some of them not careful though. Some of them,
get rid of it.
Yeah.
Get rid of it. And even the guy that called her, I feel like. Tulak said that guy that insecure, but me not. All right, work with Tulak. So me not fight Tulaks. But I feel like that guy there is just a clout chaser. And why I say so, I don't feel like she have a man. I feel like she have a boy. Because there's no way a man, me attack real man now, you know. There's no way, I remember, you know, quote unquote, men are protectors, as we so want, we desire them to be. And if a man rate a woman, he's not supposed to put her in a line of fire, right? I believe, because she said in the interview that her man not allow her to go away. Even one birthday party she did for go and she not go. But the man allow her to come on a platform which have over 130.
Maybe he didn't. Maybe he doesn't know what. Maybe he didn't know what it was about. She could have just said, "I have a podcast." She could.
Me I give Jay in credit. People know Jay.
No, but
People
she probably
know
never
Jay.
tell the man say it's Jay for your podcast.
She said me I do the something. She said on the FaceTime.
Yeah, what is the something? Me I do the podcast, but does
she
he
said
know?
She said, allow her to come here. That's what she said. Him allow her to come and come out for the FaceTime. There's no way that you can allow your woman to go out and mind you, you know, he is, them said him attack 3 months. So therefore, he must know of her YouTube channel and that she put out this level of content. But me still I say, same and same. The fact that her channel is way smaller than Jay Free's channel. So that is a wider audience. Different set of people, culprit, wicked people, good people, everybody over there. And you're sending your woman that you so claim that you like in the line of fire. I feel like a clout you want. You're not protected.
Or maybe it is one of them. You know, I feel like that's a whole other conversation. I don't think this is the podcast for that. But there, you see, men nowadays and men being men nowadays is not really a thing. Men don't really care. Yeah, man, we have a lot of princesses with penises walking around. Yes. No, it's true. No, it's actually crazy to me, the expectations that some of these men have from women or how they treat women now or whatever. Like, it's just, it doesn't make you not want nobody.
That's one different conversation.
That's what I'm saying. That's a whole other conversation. But I'm just saying that to say, because you're saying that he's not a man in her life, and I'm saying that we don't really have a lot of men. And I think women have become so used to that being the new norm. You have women literally taking care of man right through nowadays because the new norm. Chrissy probably had to take care of him. Who knows? Anyway.
Well, she did. I think she would attack him. I think she would attack him because she did say she did mind man.
But she probably not gonna violate him that way. Because she would have still kind of respect. Yeah, she still kind of respect him. So she probably not gonna like stay like on that forum because she knows that him gonna look small and. She probably make her
small already. Small already.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just only for we dig a file and see what actually face look like. For say that's a big waist, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, and I mean not take it back. That's just how me personally feel. I don't feel like if you have your woman,
I make sure
do certain things like that because no, you make because to be honest, I was having a conversation today and a girl said she looked up to Chrissy. Reason being, no one tell a lie on her. She said the conversation would all be like, you know, it's inspiring because straight out of high school, should have started this business, MV Pieces. And just to see a young girl that open a store and look like she have this boss ass thing to her and so forth, it would be inspiring. So therefore, I'm sure a lot of persons maybe who are followers maybe say, yo, that girl is tough. And she have this community and this is what she's putting out to the community to make it seem like this is a level of standard and this is something that one should accept. And because mind you, it only take 2, 3 people, 4 people to do something continuously and consistently and we believe that is the way of life.
Yeah.
So therefore, if you have the other one where she walk around and have sex with people for her only.
Yeah, I heard about that.
From you see people consistently come out and do these things on a regular basis. It will come in like say this is the new norm for people.
But the thing about it is though, you know, it probably is the new norm. It's just that people don't talk about it. No, the reality is, Jay, people just probably don't talk about it. But behind closed doors, the things that are happening in the sexual world, it's very, trust me.
But there are from Bible days.
True.
So it's not really, unless you're saying it's a new norm for them to be talking about it.
No, I'm saying it happens. It's just that, yeah, right. They're just talking about it now.
No,
it's just
we have to go
they're
back to
becoming
quiet.
more vocal.
We have to go back to quiet.
Like they're sharing that, hey, this is me. It's like, it's kind of like, you know how you probably felt like you couldn't really have a voice and stuff like that as a little girl, and then you probably get old and you realize, hey, this is me. I can be whoever I want to be, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, okay, so they were very, you know, behind closed doors in the closet, but now it's just like the world will accept whoever. I mean, the world has become very accepting, so people are just speaking their truths. And I think it probably is overdone sometimes. Because there's certain truths that really and truly, you can't keep it to yourself. Like, everybody don't need to know. But
the sentence, Carrie, I agree.
The society that we live in now, sometimes stuff like that is glorified. And it's about, as you say, clout chasing and all of that. Everybody wants to be spoken about. Everybody wants to be the one that everybody's talking about. I'm pretty sure that this is probably the biggest clout she has ever gotten.
And she like it because I'm positive
exactly.
she gets subscribers from this.
Exactly. And so at the end of the day, it's like, fuck the long-term effects that this might have on me as an individual. Right now I want some clout. And so I'm going to say what I need to say to have everybody looking my way.
But I feel like at some point they're going to treat her as some form of pariah. To be honest, some outcast. Like,
that's why I said the long-term effects.
Yeah.
It's like after a while now, when somebody else get the clout, what do you have to bring to the table after this? Probably turn Christian, and then that went to be the new thing. I don't know.
Yeah, she would have to be one Christian where we really not see she. And she would have to go in one of the parish them where we really not, like, it's so rural. Like, nobody knows
but what
her.
I'm saying is the conversion would be the next big clout, because I mean, personally,
the conversion.
That's what I say. So it's kind of like, it goes back to what you're saying. After a while, people are going to treat you a certain way. Mm-hmm. After this excitement about the podcast, and probably Jeffrey have another podcast, bring on a next girl, she probably says some things. Nobody not gonna really talk about the Chrissy episode anymore. And
yeah.
So the long-term effects is that, what next? Like, what are you gonna do next? Go turn
take a man with money. Well, she typically says she do, and her man, them a money man, them are not broke people. And then, to be honest, you know, enough money man like girls like she, you know. And to be honest,
that's why I tell you, it's just the norm. It's just the norm. We probably, you know, but it's just the girl. The things I'm with the girl, them and the man, them are going with. Hey, it's just the norm.
You see, like how we said the sentence, no man no dede, and the road rough. And we use certain things to say, like we use a relationship to judge every man. Men can then return and use Chrissy to judge every woman and feel like everybody's like
them already feel that way. The man them already feel that way.
So she set it bad for other women.
Yeah, she just confirmed what the man them feel. Enough time I hear how guys talk now, it's just like, oh yeah, them girl they are waist girl. Like the amount of girls that them have, oh them girl they are waist girl. Like the way how they view women. I don't know.
So I don't know. Nobody now sit down and big up the kitties them and the Tarek Harrell them.
Listen,
and
the Yendes and the Lisa Hannahs.
It looks like they have, I don't want to use the word look like, because sometimes I really don't know where I'm going in people's life. But to the public, they have their shit together. Mm-hmm. They're intellectual, they're intelligent, they're established, they're achieved, and they are not being used as pillars of standards. I don't know.
Because people like scandalous things.
People like excitement. Cause that's why I watch our show still, you know.
Yeah.
We can sit down with me little drink and me entertain and me bust out the laugh. And I say, boy, Chrissy not easy, but me not gonna do what she do.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do what she do, but Chrissy.
Big up yourself still. I mean,
that work for you.
I think you're a very brave person. Personally, I think she's brave, and I have to give her that. Like, that was very brave of you to be so vocal on the show. And
I hope you work out. Yeah. Because she must get her food feed. I don't think she just come on if you just come on this stage. She must get her food. So, I know you have your money, I know your teeth, your man card, and buy the $6,000 worth of clothes, pants, socks, and so forth. I know you have all of them things there for you. But girl, as you're reaching your 30s and you start having real life situations where you say you go through phases in your life, trust me, I feel like you're going to regret majority of the things them what you do. But to each his own. All the best.
Yeah.
Bring some face. Reggae Sum Fest. And they recently had their media launch. You know that a walkie place Downsound everything. May I hope the Downsound sponsor way at some point in time. I don't know Joe where the pan.
Some money and things.
So yeah, run some cash, you understand? And I hope to be there live on the grounds. You understand? Doing journalism, some fest, media pass, everything. Bless we up. What can't I bless me up? Yeah, you know I hear you that. But anyways, they had their media launch and it came out that they will be crowning none other than Adidja Palmer. Don't eat that laugh there. Who made the rum? What at under my nose?
It's a tape.
It's a tape. Will be crowned the new king of dancehall. And let me tell you something. I'm excited when we see it in the night. I think I must say today Saturday, I must say Thursday night and put it out. I was so excited when I saw it. But then I started saying to myself, Father God, when Beenie Man get that news, I was going.
You went there. She went there. She went there.
When Beenie Man get that news, I said, boy, you might have to take off the crown. You understand? Waki did say, boy, sometimes you take off a crown and you put it on somebody table and somebody else go pick it up and put it on their head. So I don't know what happened now. When he did get the news, so the crown have to go come off. Beenie Man, the people them say, you're bad mind. I don't know if you're bad mind, Beenie Man. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. But me see little things when one could assume say you have little bitterness. But God is the greatest. And you have to go take off a crowd. How you feel about that? How you feel about the conversation that has sparked from I think about last year we were talking about King of the Dancehall. And finally Joe say after all of the money we make with Kartel, all of the money we make and still I make with Kartel, him say hero at the time. How you feel about that?
All right, let me talk. That's why we're here, right? So,
and you say you're an artist, so you know.
Right. So, all right. So let's go back a little bit. I know Beenie personally, right? I was at his studio doing some work with him. I have highest level of respect for Beenie Man, and I think that comes from a place of, you know, me looking up to him as a little girl, knowing his music and whatever. So I've always had that level of respect for him. I remember one of probably like the third or fourth time or so I went to the studio. And I don't know if I should get into the story of how I even ended up there. I don't know if I have the time for that. But long story short, I saw him, I was like, yo, Beenie, you know, I want you to do a song with me. And I was drunk and stuff. So, you know, when you're drunk, you tend to can be brave. And even at the party, I'm just walk up to this man. Hi, Beenie, I want you to do a song with me. Next thing, end up at the studio, whatever. So anyway, my aunt called and she's like, oh, she wants to say hi to Beenie, whatever. So the point is, Beenie Man, I love you very much and I have the highest level of respect for you. But while being at the studio, I know one thing that was said a lot is that Beenie is a selfish person. No, I've never experienced like a direct selfish act from him, personally, but it's something that people always say. And them say, being a bus artist, being a push artist out there and whatever, and I'm not trying to get myself in trouble right now, you know, because...
No, try to do it, you know, worse if you're not Boss Goode yet.
But I feel like there are other veterans in the industry that I see how they will push somebody. I don't think I've personally seen Beenie Man push an artist like that.
So Beenie Man is the person that wants to excel but don't want you to join him or be better than him?
And I don't know if it's, I can't say it's a case where he doesn't want you to be, but what I will say is that he is, and I guess he's a superstar, so he's supposed to be all about himself. You know what I mean? In situations, in circumstances, I feel like he highlights himself. He acts like the star. He always acts like the star.
As he should.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's a case where I don't want nobody to do well. It's just that I'm the star. I'm supposed to be the highlight. I'm supposed to be the center. I'm supposed to be the one that everybody's talking about. I don't know if, as you say, if you don't want nobody else to better. And I'm not going to say that because I'm not going to try.
That's how it look.
That's how it look, and people say it all the time.
Too many times.
But sometimes maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just I guess when you get used to stardom, you used to being the center of attention. You kind of.
No, but you could have said for many different people, because guess what? Bounty Killer get the stardom, same way. And to be honest, even though Bounty Killer has carried so many people to the forefront, we still remember him. So Beanie could have still
Maybe Beanie though, maybe, you know what? Maybe him, because I feel like you have people who, when they train somebody or when they help them to elevate, they get a lot of satisfaction from it. And I feel like Bounty is probably one of those persons. And when I say satisfaction, it's not necessarily like, you know, he's getting money or he's getting whatever, but like personally, like he probably just feels good to know, say, yo, yeah man, I'm watch that little youth here, you know, I'm gonna see him get big and whatever. And you know, I played a part in his life. Like I was able to give him that opportunity. I don't think Beanie Man has that in him. I don't think him not. And Mark, as I'm saying now, ratings for him, because I've never been disrespected. Like, we're cool. You know, I performed on his show before. We have songs together and stuff. So I've never really gotten like a personal fight. But at the same time, I don't really think I get a push either from him. Like, I've heard that he has mentioned my name in forums before, say, yeah, Robbyn, I'm an artist or whatever. But personally, I don't think I ever really feel like, but I say, all right, I'm gonna perform here, yo, make sure it's on the link, Robbyn, and make sure come on the show. Or you know, that kind of thing, that never really get there.
But there can be so many Robbyns. So many Robbyns want that chance, or him for tailor. Well, other people do it, so it can be done. So I never say nothing.
Yeah, but in terms of him and Kartel, now, anybody who knows me knows that I am a big Kartel
Neighbor
fan.
string cut.
Yeah, man. And it's not, I mean, the man not normal. We have to give him that. Like, his creativity is unmatched. Being a man, performance-wise, I don't know who can top him.
Clothes-wise, unmatched.
Yeah, style, performance. But when it comes on to Kartel and him delivery and him ability to write and his ability to just create is just crazy. And not just create, but what I love about Kartel is his ability to be loved. And I feel like when you have a king of dancehall.
No, but you know, so that since recently still.
What?
This ability to be loved kind of persona.
Listen to me. From Kartel, before Kartel got jail,
he was loved.
The man said on an interview himself, I am the shepherd and they are the sheep. Anything Kartel say, everybody are gonna do it. Him himself said that.
Like the onstage interview.
Yeah, that same interview. And the point I'm trying to make is for somebody to be able to say that. The man knows that everybody love him. The man knows that everybody will follow him. Kartel is not just no people love Kartel. I feel like now people are probably respecting him.
Yeah, that's
or his growth. No,
that's what I should say.
But he was loved from before, and I feel like the king of dancehall really and truly supposed to be somebody where everybody love, everybody can. I mean, people love the king. You can't
say that then, because a lot of people love being a man too. I feel like
you have your time, and he has done his time, and I feel like since recently, the past, you know, for a while now, Kartel has been doing his thing, and more than doing his thing, and I feel like him deserve it. Like, personally, me feel like him deserve it. I feel like him work hard. You in jail for 13 years, bro, and you did not cave. The man gets sick. Remember, he was sick. No, of course. As the king, you cannot, no, but you cannot cave under pressure as a king.
Well, if you take it from that point of view, they're fine, yeah.
Yeah, like the pressure lick you, you're in a jail and you still put out good music. You're sick, you still put out good music.
But I don't think still the requirements is going to come under the fact that he was there for 13 years. Let's work on the fact that it is his music, it is how the people love him, and it is his delivery that they are going to look on for the king of dancehall.
No, I agree with that, you know, but I'm just saying in addition to that, it's like the
people
fact that
always use that to cushion it, to fluff it up, to say yes, him even more deserving of it.
Because it's true.
And I'm not disputing that, but no one will focus on the fact that really and truly these are where the requirements for the king of the dancer, because you know say Beanie Man can come back and say, so give him the kingdom because in the day of jail. And a lot of people have said that.
Sir, people
it's because in the day of jail for 13 years.
No, sir. Anybody said that?
People have said that.
All right, here's the thing. You see, anytime somebody is going to get crowned, there's always something. Look at Miss Jamaica, Miss Universe. There is always the people that will always say, oh, it's because she light skin. Oh, it's because she's slim. Oh, it's because this. It's because she know that person. Oh, because this person she was representing. Like there are always going to be people like that will have something to say. And nobody here can say that, well, them can say it, but to say that the man get king of dancehall because he was in jail, you are ridiculous, because you see the work that the man put out, you see how hard the man work, you see the level of music, you see the songs that he has made, the chart toppers, all of that. So if you are going to say that his prison make him get it, no sir, you're reasoning.
But you know that sad story, weak in heart. You know that, right?
Weak in heart, but the man deserve it, whether or not
so
he
I
go
tell
jail.
you, you're going to have some Beenie Man fans who are going to say, because of this you're making
well, too bad for them, the man I get the kingdom anyway, and nothing when they say, Abe, and I can't stop it.
And Abe. But yeah, and Beenie Man, to be honest, King Beenie, come here. Me really want you to put on your nice suit. Because you're a man who go some face. All when you're not perform, you're in the crowd. I want you to put on your nice suit, and I want you to go with that crown and take it off of your head.
I really hope he does show up.
Take it off of your head, Beenie Man, and put it on. That I go show say you don't have no sound of bad mind in you.
Yeah, I really hope.
It I go show say yes, you are here.
It would have been nice if them do a song together too.
Listen,
some face.
do it that way, the Beenie Man. Nobody gonna make Joe just draw and scatter go up on stage and bring up a crowd.
Yeah,
tell
they are man about it.
The reception where you go, me I tell you, see all if you come out of people art, I know you're gonna go back in the art. Just go there with a crown, take it off, and put it on at the head.
Because here was the mistake when I think Beenie make too. I feel like since Kartel has been getting his glory moments, I feel like every time Beenie Man tried to like interject or like, you know, push up himself in the moment, like do something else or say something else or whatever. I genuinely, and mark you, I don't know if that was his intention, and maybe it is also a marketing, maybe it's a marketing tool to when team say, oh, here we're gonna capitalize. I don't know, but I have noticed it. I mean, somebody was saying recently how Kartel got a car and then you see.
Look here.
No, and I'm saying, yes, it's coincidental. And you know what? And if you look on it and say, you know what? Here are these men buying stuff for their women. This is how you're supposed to treat your lady. Only don't take
Robbyn, the car
negative
have a Jamaican license plate. Right? He never buy, me not think he buy up a Silver Star on Camp Road. I think he imported that car. So that means that he did the on the sea for a while. Obviously, the man buy him car before Kartel buy the car. That's how I personally feel. I feel like I import a G.
I mean, again, I try to not really give my opinion.
So I'm not knocking Panda one.
Yeah, no, I'm not knocking him in. I'm just talking about what people are saying.
Yeah, we know
that's what people are saying. So it's just like, as you say, I think this is an opportunity to change the narrative, because even if it wasn't true, it's what is being said. It's how it look. And you know how people say, we'll go based off how something look.
But he has been in entertainment from him. I'm 9 years old, so he knows that people have things to say, and he has reached the level where he not have to listen to people.
Yeah, even that. Like, I don't understand.
Not even listen to me if you got to take a crown off my head and put it on Addy. I just think.
I'm doing a podcast. I'm gonna call you up.
Yeah, so it might be not listen to people what them have to say and what them not gonna say or whatever. He might be not care about that at this point. So him goodly not listen to none of it.
Okay, so him not care in the sense that him probably not gonna listen to it, but
he not lose no fans. And you see what they talk about, the ticket them now sell for UBS Arena and him need help to sell it, so Popcorn, Beenie Man and Bounty Killer end up have to put up him flyer. But when me look, some way wicked too, you know. But when me look at Beenie Man show was sold out. It was packed.
That's true. I give him flowers. He's a superstar. He's a legend. His name will forever be called in households. He will forever live on. But some little ways, and I think that is what has been affecting him the past couple. I'm
not gonna say years. I feel like I'm maybe.
Yeah, just months. The past couple months.
And he's unfortunate, but we love the same way.
Yeah,
Beanie.
man, Beanie knows some love him.
Same
Lots
way.
of love.
Lots of love for Beanie.
And-
But take my advice, you hear me?
And Kartel, congratulations.
Congratulations.
I mean, as I said, anybody know,
One bar.
right now I have a bottle of Moet
One
that
bar.
I got from Vybz Kartel
Allah,
at
yeah,
Club
sir.
Mecca, and Moet up on my kitchen cupboard. Anybody come over house
Bring
know
it.
say, don't touch that Moet. You know what people think me say, I'm going to pull it. And
That when him did come at the club and
when he was at Mecca, first of all, I was upstairs in the same section which brought him there, but like he was up further and I was at the section behind him. And it's actually, so he ordered the Moet or whatever, and I was like, I think it was my birthday weekend or something too, and I was like, oh, it's my birthday weekend, whatever. So it was, which one of them? It was Little Vibes. Him did carry the Moet come give me, but he's from Kartel. Where is nobody wants to
Who
say.
carry? Tell business who carry?
No, I still rate him though, you know, but Kartel bought me that bottle of Moet, and
Oh, you realize it's your birthday.
I said it. He was buying a lot of bottles and sending them downstairs. So I say, my birthday, and me want a bottle too. I'm gonna get it. And yes, I will be. I'm gonna drink it with him.
Yeah.
One of them days.
One of them fine day.
Yeah.
When you obviously I come back to Jamaica for July, so maybe you can try something within that time. Come at Sunfest, go backstage,
and just walk with the buckle. Though.
Yeah, just walk with the buckle.
I waited to
have this moment.
Girl, like.
It was a moment. Yeah, and Kartel, now you don't come out of the book. You don't come out of the book. Kartel, so listen. Kartel said him not to resize the stadium. Him don't need people to help him to sell the stadium. Him is a little not a shady one too, you know. And another thing, for London, he sold out the O2 Arena. And when we Google, because I've always heard the name O2 Arena, but I've never actually seen how it look. And when we Google it, it's a big ass arena.
It is huge.
And the capacity is 20,000 people. Barclays was 18,000 people. No, and he might do that September 4th and September 5th, I believe. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's why from the beginning I'm like, right now what's happening with dancehall music is not normal, you know?
And he might the first dancehall artist to do it.
Yo,
you have African artists like Davido, Wizkid, Rema who did that, Beyonce, Drake, Kartel are the first. Are we, listen,
and
people will come up, the Bakers, the White, Pablo YG,
the Robbins,
people, listen, this is a motivation, and yes, I understand, so we're going to use it, all right, we never see him for a while, so that's why I get the money. Okay, say what you have to say, but this is
you
crazy.
Disappear for a while and do this. Because you know, so people say that too, and I said, you know, that could actually have hurt him. A lot of persons say he's doing it because he wasn't, well, you just said a while ago, right? He wasn't around. But really and truly, how many people can disappear for 13 years? And Marky, he never disappeared in terms of his presence on the radio.
Music presence, right.
But at the end of the day, nobody was seeing him. It takes a really amazing, talented person
to do that.
I don't think you can understand. Like, the man lock up. There are no shows that he will do.
I feel like Beyonce can't do that. You feel so? You want to miss her?
I feel like the period in her career that she's at now, she can do it. But where Kartel was, I mean, Marky, yes, he was the Vybz Kartel even before he went to jail, but he wasn't on this level, selling out Barclays, if you get what I say. I don't know if Kartel could have sold out a Barclay show before him go jail.
No, I don't think so.
So it's like
him still stuck at Amazura.
Yeah, so I feel like whether on the like for say because him go jail, but that could have hurt him too. That could have hurt his career significantly. It took a lot for him to stay relevant, for him to build his fan base, for him to be at the point where he can sell out an arena. Multiple arenas. The man make people fly, come to Jamaica. Market was his first show, but I'm just saying, like, the people fly down, hotels were booked out. Like, it not take a regular person to do that, you know?
The man is a different man. God is really the greatest. And the closest a dancehall artists have gone to this level was a month and a half ago or two. That is O2 Arena Wembley. That is alkaline. And that capacity is 12,500 people. And yes, people are going to say, okay, me I compare Kartel to alkaline or whatever.
But
me not
it's
after
just,
that.
yeah.
The truth
it's
is
about
the truth.
yeah.
And the truth is real. Yeah, 12,500 people and Kartel is doing 20,000. That's a different ball game, people.
Yeah, that's
some real ass shit right there. So Kartel, me have to big you up in every way, shape and form. I don't know when you're going to give me the free ticket for one of them arena here, but the one way you're going to do with Movado, I want a big media pass. God, see me here. I have to the backstage. I can't watch it up front.
Right here too. Right here.
We see them there and can video you up on the side. And that's something you want. Me can't watch it from. Me no want me no fan.
No, I want to be on stage. Kartel, me ain't need to talk.
Robbyn needs to talk to you, Kartel.
We need to have a conversation.
You need to go in and DM him, go in a Chrissy DM. Try see if you DM him, he can answer you.
Boy, that man the DM they're supposed to be so full. Right. But you know, as you mentioned that too, you know, let me tell you something. You know when I rate about that man here, not for the artist them. I know this is sidetracking, right? But just real quick, a lot of the artists nowadays, I feel like them so hype that they forget that you are who you are and you become who you can become because of your fans. And your fans make you become the superstar. Now, the artists them and them entourage, who sometimes the entourage are just people where end up in the group because them there at the venue. The way how them deal with the fans sometimes is like you're not supposed to touch, you can't go near the artist, you can't call to the artist. And whatever, like them song. Act like and them act like say you can't come too close to the. I remember Vybz Kartel in America, and me say hi Kartel, cause Marky, you know, me's not a groupie, you know, but I swear like being around that man, I turn big groupie, yeah. I would say, hi, Kartel, I scream, yeah, me too. Oh my God, girls. That's another conversation.
Knox Christ. Javon, Ferran, anytime, continue.
But yeah, I must say hi to him. And the way how the man responded to me, he was like, hi, like him said something, I love you, baby, or something like that him said to me. And he's like, I said, I left that night loving him even more, because he never shamed me. He never made me feel bad. He made me feel like say, yo, him love all of him probably don't even remember me. But he made me, a fan, feel appreciated by him. And I think that's missing from the artists nowadays. Like, them go up on the show them and them come up for the show and how dare you try to call to them? How dare you try to go around them?
LP, you're the 2 million or the 3 million.
Listen, my ticket contributed to your...
but sometimes fans are very outrageous.
But I'm not even... Okay, fine, I get that. But at the same time, you have security around, you have stuff like that. I'm not say, you just make them come and be all up on you. But the attitude like, don't talk to me, you're beneath me, you cannot speak to me. No, no.
We're not even go on show for that.
I will literally... I'm not a fan anymore. Right now, there is a particular social media influencer that I was around and I had an experience with her. I'm not gonna call her name, but I had an experience with her, and the way how she did talk to me, like it was a situation where, and even the way she talked, I unfollow her at the same time, but unlike everything woman like. Because I was just like, that's how you are in person, and I never do nothing disrespectful to the person. I was just like in them space, a little bit. In them space, because the place was packed. We're trying to figure out standing arrangement. It's obvious that we're trying to figure out where we're going to stand up. And the way how the girl react and call people and whatever, and I'm just like...
One would have tell me
no, I'm not calling any. They now mix me.
Yeah, so, oh my God, Kartel, you're full in the book.
Because Trinidad.
Yeah, you're full in the book. Kartel gets the green light to Trinidad, but with some restrictions. So it would have said that Kartel is not going to perform in Trinidad, and he would have come and debunked that conversation, saying that, hey, it's not that I'm not going to perform in Trinidad. I'm okay to perform in Trinidad. But the thing with it is that the promoters added different things to his itinerary, which them never really have a conversation about and pack up in my itinerary. But however, the government would have said, hey, Kartel, that ain't gonna happen. You're not gonna have these other activities which Some would have included school and so forth. You're not going to have those activities any at all because we're not having it. We're not going to have it. No more Vybz. Oh, the show is cancelled for true. Despite a late announcement that Jamaican dancehall artist Vybz Kartel would not be performing at the One Caribbean Music Festival in Trinidad, organizers of the festival said the show will go on.
Yeah.
In a statement this evening, following the announcement made by Kartel's management team, organizers of the festival assured that the show is still scheduled to take place. I feel that maybe too much did happen around this event with him, and maybe just pull the plug. That's just my assumption.
Well, they're
here.
saying, I see something here where it's saying that the event promoter failed to fulfill contractual obligations outlined in their agreements. I'm seeing that on Caribbean National. So it seems that there's some issues with the promoter.
Well, when you name one
Funa loss. I'm sorry, it's your loss because ain't no way.
One Caribbean Music Festival just Funa loss and tweet it.
I wish to show all of this.
And it would have been good enough because that would be his first time performing in Trinidad over the past 15 years. He has not been there in 15 years. So that would have been really, really good. And I hope it doesn't affect ticket sales where, no, it not gonna affect ticket sales because I like say him one dip on the show. So people now gonna say, all right, I want back my money. You did not give me
I mean, I guess there's still a good lineup there.
There's still a good lineup. So still go and enjoy yourself, and hopefully in future Kartel will be in Trinidad because him say like that is like a second home to him nonetheless. Shelly Ann Fraser makes Billboard Hot 100 with the song Shake It to the Max. Yeah, Shake It to the
Shelly Ann Fraser. Can you say Shelly Ann?
You sure it's Shelly Ann or Shensia?
It's a Shelly Ann girl.
Well, Mike, Shelly Ann, is that for true?
I mean, she is a topic that we're going to talk about. But Shensia.
My bad.
Okay.
Shensia made it to Billboard Hot 100 with the song Shake It to the Max, which I'm really so excited for her, to be honest with you. It is actually her first time being accredited on Billboard Hot 100. She has been there before with 2 songs with Kanye West, Okay Part 2 and another one. But this is actually our first accreditation on Billboard Hot 100, and this is Skilly Bang's second time because he would have entered the chart with Nicki Minaj, I think 2 years back with Crocodile Teeth remix. So this is actually second time.
Again, big things for dancehall.
Like, it's crazy. Skilly Bang is really doing great things for the culture. I'm not telling a lie. One guy from St. Thomas who feel like never did I go make it out, and
not telling a lie, the man all-star looks so good now. No offense, but
we're ugly.
Listen, you just need little money.
You just need little money. I say it all the time.
Like, I look at Skilly Bang and I'm just like, damn, this is what money does. No, it's not a disrespecting, but it's just
if
like...
If you take it as a disrespect, you take it as it, but it is the truth. The fact that sometimes we do look a little rough around the edges, and a little Shearer, and a little Benjamin
Trust
can
me, man,
change
the man,
a lot of things.
Man thing. I'm so proud of our dancehall artists. I'm so proud of them.
I'm proud of them.
I think the things that are happening and the waves that are being made, and like we're all over the place, man.
Skilly Bang do arenas. Now, mind you, I don't think Skilly Bang would do an arena on his own.
Yeah.
But he did it with Nicki Minaj, and that is just so huge. Like, people.
I feel like him probably could have do it. I mean, with a lot of promo and stuff. I feel like him.
And friends. Skilly Bang and friends.
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't think him can.
No, and it's not a shade. I feel like sometimes we need for honor the fact that work have to put in. Listen, people who does stadium, just like the Idonia, just like a Sizzler, they have a huge catalog, and Skilly Bang is still in the stages of building that catalog. And it's not as safe as me have albums. Yes, you can go and you can sing a song, and nobody knows a song off the album. True. We need songs that we know that we can sing along to. So Skilly Bang is building that catalog, and while you build it, Skilly Bang, when you're ready, me there at the show, I actually like you. You understand? I do.
You were going to say Shelly.
Because they make the character. Say it now.
So, they misspelled her name, but they corrected it, right?
They corrected it the very
longer-
next day. Andrew Swaby, which is the mayor.
That's kind of disrespectful still.
You
When I
think
got
so?
to like, yeah, like something like that. If you're gonna honor a person, get it right. Put the effort in the little details.
All right, and there's you can't say that because that's easy to say because you just sit down yourself and you just read an article and you just watch a video and thing. But when we see people say is it must go through a level of approval, right? So somebody come up with the conceptualize say the road for name after Shelly, bar sign off, this a sign off. It lies now. I'ma feel like her name through all of this process was spelled correctly. I think when you reach a printing place now,
You sure?
the error make that what I honestly feel. I don't feel like upon all these processes, nobody would have to say it's not an I and it's a Y. I honestly feel this way. I feel like when them for print it, let me see if I then near Y. Because
On the keypad, yeah, it's
near,
like
you know, it's somewhat near.
too-
It's in near. It's like the U is different. Why they are
So you're
so
gonna blame
I
it on the printers.
me feel like at the printer, I honestly don't believe say
At the printer, them you have strength for.
you feel like the boss no pick up that, the secretary no pick up that.
I feel like the boss probably expected the secretary to
As
make
busy as
sure to
usual.
submit something that is,
Honestly,
correct.
I print you do it. That's
Well, the good thing is it was corrected.
it was corrected before 12 noon the next day. And what I loved about it is that you couldn't tell say name wrong. Shelly was so
she
calm.
dealt with it.
She had laughed through the whole process, and I said,
But that's her personality still, I'm not gonna tell her, like, I love her personality.
For sure, for sure. If it was maybe a tougher face, a tougher version, a more stronger person, you'd have feel even more worse.
Yeah.
But she just made the situation so calm and accepted the apology from the mayor. I'm like that. So Shelly, big up yourself. And Waterhouse, where you come from, you get road after you, and the normal people get road. You understand? Hopefully one day my name depend on one road, although my last name very long, but our dreams are my wish for. And you have done so much for our country, and you have done so much for your hometown, Waterhouse. So big up, you're deserving of anything, right?
Woman
and you're deserving
power.
for it change by before 12 o'clock the next day, which they did do. So big up on that.
Another big thing for dancehall, so Mecca is like the dancehall club or the hub.
I've never been there actually.
Really?
I've never ever. My ears are in the hut. My ears are one water for
That's a lie. That's a lie.
We just have to know with my ear. I never exaggerate, but yeah.
No, our water does not come. Wait.
Walk it tell me say in the hut.
Why them stay so?
Walk it tell me say in the hut. Other people tell me say in the hut too.
In their hut?
Yeah.
Me feel cold when me inside of Mecca.
Well, me don't know. Maybe I joke. They did a joke. Me don't know, but that's I've heard that before.
When was that? I think there was an issue with the heat at one point, and I think maybe that's why them start turning on the AC really, really cold nowadays. So I don't know how long ago that was, but they
You don't
had.
like you live in Mecca? You live in Mecca?
I don't live there.
You go there regular?
Yes, we could say that.
Oh, okay. All right.
But they had Dolly Sundays and Champagne Saturdays in Florida, which again, the Dolly's, Rebel TC, Pretty. That's kind of like a big deal again for dancehall because the parties were really good. Umbrella Brunch is like a big brunch series that happened, and Masika Lali performed Saturday, and the after party was Champagne Saturdays, which is a Mecca event again. So.
I love the promoters, and then I just know, I may have a big up with Sans people them too, and other promoters, but that's Sans people may I talk about now. I love how they have exported these parties overseas where, me not lie, uno just have some normal youth come from some normal little place, uno not have no white man name, uno not have no Syrian name, uno not have no Indian name.
And even Mecca, because a lot of persons don't understand, like Mecca is very involved in the parties too, in the bringing of the parties over there. So bringing the Dolly Sundays. Yeah man, I don't know how much I can say, but Mecca has a lot to do with it. And the person, he's actually a Jamaican, grew up in Jamaica, lives overseas now and that kind of thing. But again, it shows that, you can literally come from here and just do whatever. Now he has a whole nightclub that's, you know, big and that kind of thing, doing parties internationally, as you say, partnering with the other promoters and bringing these things over there, and boy, it's just a big deal.
It's just a big deal. I love it. I really love it.
Love to
Big up
see
me, you know. Him alone, me know from Sans team. Other guys, them me see them, me know. And when me know him, I mean like me know him personally. But yeah, he's the more marketed one from the Sans team. So big them up, man.
So that was a big deal.
That was a crazy
over the
deal.
weekend, and they actually they're bringing Dolly Sundays to Vegas. They're going to New York. Yep, it's going to Vegas in September.
We have a Jamaican diaspora
It's the negotiations are happening right now.
But we have a lot of Jamaicans in Vegas.
I feel like, of course,
turnout.
I feel like the promoter over there knows to tap into that market. So yeah,
that's crazy. Me not see dancehall at Vegas.
I guess that's how that's the point.
LA, Vegas.
Yeah, man. New York, Vegas, Atlanta. It is gonna be in Atlanta.
I love to see the dolly them over there. We would like to see dolly them over there, but that's one is weird. But okay.
I mean, I think the Vegas one should be very interesting. I'm actually looking forward to seeing how
really
that goes.
looking, and I'm not sure if it's a big venue. I mean, not discredit what me think what they can bring.
Yeah.
Me just personally not seeing a lot of Jamaicans to appreciate a Dolly Sunday there.
What I can say to you is that management, Mecca's management, they are doing a lot, and they're doing a lot of negotiations. They are partnering with people, you know, really bring. It's kind of like bringing dancehall everywhere. You know what I mean?
Like that.
Yeah.
Try it and then try it. Nothing try, nothing done. If it work, you work. If it don't work, you just
work. I think if them promote it and stuff, well, it will work. So let's see.
Yeah, my book empty. My book empty. I don't know if you have nothing else to say. My book empty. My pretty done moment over.
My phone, my notes done. Done. I'm at the end of my notes.
Thank you for staying with us for what? About an hour now. We appreciate each time you come here every Sunday and watch us. The Truth is Real is a platform that is growing, and we love every engagement. So I'm not going to leave without saying like, share,
comment,
subscribe, comment. People, you see, if you don't even want to tell we nothing good, tell we something bad. We don't have a problem. If you don't see something where we can change, we're open to change. We are adapting. We don't have a problem with that.
Don't just watch the video. Actually, leave a little comment.
Leave a little comment. Leave a little
like. Or press a little share button. Post it on your WhatsApp status.
Yeah. Do that.
It literally costs nothing for you to do it.
Yeah, like, share, subscribe, everything. You name it.
And do it 2 times too. Share it 2 times. So share it today and then share it next week again.
She knows exactly what she's talking about. Yeah. So we want to grow, and we have targets, we have KPIs. So here we are. People, we are out. We love you. Goodbye.
Bye.